Pat, your preseason number 3 in the GMAC. Give me your impressions of the preseason poll and what you expect in the league this year.
Yeah, I think every preseason polls are for kind of fans and players maybe like him a little bit, but I figure we would be middle of the road. You know, personally, we didn't beat D&E any of the 3 times we played them last year, so I put them ahead of us. But we both returned everybody. You know, I like our team. We went to Italy in August, so we got a little kind of a sneak peek at our guys, and thought we played pretty well while we were over there. So they're a great group of guys. They're fun to coach. They come to work. They work hard every day. They play hard. They practice hard. They enjoy being around each other, which makes the job a lot more fun as a coach. So I'm excited about the season. I think this is one of those years where we got a chance to we're finally going to turn the corner. I feel like we've got better depth. Our guys worked really hard this offseason. So all of our guys are better. And we've got good depth. We're a little more athletic with the additions of Tay. You know, I think we added a shooter and Joey Moreland. So we've got a chance, I think, as the season progresses, to be pretty good by the time we get to January, February. So, you know, but it's still a process. It's a long process, and we're still relatively young. We're the big sophomore class. So, but I'm excited about getting this season going with this group of guys.
You talked about your newcomers. You got a lot of guys back, too.
Yeah. We got virtually our whole team back. You know, we lost some leadership in Jason Reap, but as far as the guys that were giving us production on the court, all those guys are back. And then they've all gotten better, you know, which is one of the things. We had a lot of guys stick around last summer, which is the first time we probably had 8 of our guys around all summer. So they worked out together. They did a lot of things on their own and made themselves better players. So, you know, if we can get healthy and stay healthy, I think we got a chance to be a pretty good team by the time we get to tournament time.
You have 2 tough exhibition games, but
yeah.
How about the regular season non-conference schedule? What can you expect there?
It's the same as it always is, tough. And you know, I think in our conference, until next year, for right now, we got to schedule a lot of games. So you're going to end up with a lot of tough games right off the bat. And this year's no different. You know, we've got our tournament. Truman State's going to be one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the West of the GLVC. Maryville's got a lot of their guys back and added a Division I transfer. And then we got Findlay, Walsh, Northwood, Ferris State. So, you know, our first 5-6 games are going to be really challenging against some of the better teams in our region. So we'll know what we're made of, I think, at that point. But we could have a pretty good team and maybe be 500 at that point, you know. So, because we're still pretty young. We still got a lot of sophomores getting playing time. So I definitely think this is going to be one of those teams like we've always been, but maybe even more so this year, where in January and February, if everybody's healthy, we could have a pretty special team.
All right, Easton Bazzoli, one of the seniors on this team, so you've been around a little while. What are you expecting here for your final year?
I mean, I think it's going to be a really good year. We have everybody back. So far, we haven't had a bad practice yet. We've been really pushing each other. Everyone's been extra focused this year, extra detail-oriented. So it's been good to see. Picked up 2 really good players, too, so it's good.
What do you see your role in the team specifically? I mean, again, a senior, so you played 4 years of varsity ball, a starter. What's your role personally, you think?
My role is just to bring energy, to work as hard as I can, to push everybody. I got to do my best to be able to keep everybody motivated and not to have – I can't allow any days off for myself. But, I mean, it's easy to do with this team because everybody's – extremely hardworking, extremely been in the gym in the summer. It's just been obvious with what we've seen so far. And really, I mean, it's just whatever coach needs me to do, whether it's play the 5, 4, 3, just whatever he needs. And yeah, just try and keep that energy going throughout practice and games.
Last question, give me your impressions of the GMAC. You're picked 3rd this year. What do you expect in the league?
I think GMACs continue to get better every year that I've been here. Competition has gotten better and better. Kentucky Wesleyan's always good. Alderson Broaddus is always good. And I think that if we do what we can do this and what we have the potential to do this year, then I think we'll be for sure competing for that GMAC championship.
Very good. Thanks.